So we're now days away from this year's E3, and I thought I would take the time to actually do a video on it, give my thoughts on what could actually happen. So I'm going to start out with the three console manufacturers, and from those I'm going to start with the company who I think would have the worst conference, and that's Sony. Now, that's not to say that they'll have a bad conference. I just think out of all three, Microsoft, Nintendo and Sony will have the worst. For starters, they've already announced that 50% of their booth and most likely their presentations will be focusing on Project Morpheus. To me, this seemed like a bad idea. If they demo it on stage, it won't really come across well to the audience or to the people watching live streams. VR, air quotes, is something you really need to experience and not just spectate, and even at that, Project Morpheus isn't really virtual reality. It's just a screen really close to your face. Now, moving away from that because I really don't want to talk about VR, what games will Sony actually show? I have no idea what they will show, but I have a damn good idea what they won't show, and that's first party games. They've already announced that they don't have many first party games left to release this year, so they will just be focusing on third parties at this year's E3, and with this announcement you can damn well be sure that they won't be showing The Last Guardian. They should just announce that it's dead already and let people move on. Now let's move away from Sony and on to Microsoft. Now, I haven't been keeping up with Microsoft that much since the Xbox One was released, but with a recent leak that came from Microsoft's camp, I don't know if it was actually Microsoft that leaked it, but someone did, Gears of War has been remade, and I love the Gears of War games on the Xbox 360. Mainly just the first three, didn't really like Judgment, so that's one remake that I'm actually looking forward to. There's really not much else that I can say about Microsoft, and the one game that I do want to actually play on the Xbox One is from Platinum Games, and that's Scalebound, so hopefully we'll see more about that during Microsoft's presentation this year. Now then, on to Nintendo. As many people who watch my videos know, Nintendo is my favourite, so this will be a little bit longer than the other two. This week already, we've seen a few leaks and Nintendo have already announced a few things. This looks like they're just clearing space for the digital event. If they're getting rid of all these smaller announcements already, they must have something insane to show during the main event this year. The main thing that I'm predicting at this year's digital event is Metroid. Yes, this is the year I expect a new Metroid game to be announced, and depending on the capacity in which we learn about it, that will determine when it's released. If we see some actual gameplay footage, it may well be released this year, but if we only get an announcement that the game is being worked on, then it will either release late next year or early 2017. Now, moving away from that, it has already been announced that Zelda for the Wii U won't be there in any playable form, but that doesn't mean we won't see it, so I fully expect a new trailer for Zelda U to be shown at this year's E3. We'll also get some Western release dates for some new games, mainly Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is currently my most wanted game for 2015, and we already know that Nintendo will be showing off some unannounced Wii U games this year, so that's exciting already. Now, moving away from Sony, Nintendo and Microsoft, we'll move on to third parties, and I'm not going to be doing a lot on third parties because there's really not many that I care about. We'll start with Ubisoft. Now, straight away we know we're going to see the new Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So there's really no need to talk about that, but the game I'd really rather see at this year's Ubisoft presentation is The Division. I really haven't heard anything more about this game, and it does look really interesting, although I'm expecting it to have been hit by the Ubisoft curse of the downgrade, and we're most likely going to see the new Rainbow Six game. I haven't really played Rainbow Six since Vegas 2, I think that actually was the last one, I can't really be sure, I've not followed it, but if this new game does look good, I may actually pick it up. Platinum Games, now we already know about Scalebound, but we are seeing a new game from them being announced this year at E3. It was originally announced as being shown on Tuesday during or after Nintendo, but recently we got news that IGN will be showing it on Monday, so I'm not really sure, but there is many people expecting it to be a Nintendo exclusive game. From EA, just show me Mass Effect 4, that's all I really care about. Bethesda, they're obviously going to show Fallout 4 and its many bugs and glitches, and there's really no other third parties that I'd like to mention at that point. So I will be doing a video after E3 as well, and I may do a live reaction video to Nintendo's digital event, but most likely I will just be retweeting it or tweeting it live. So leave a comment about what you expect to be happening during this year's E3, and make sure you give that like button a slap. It has been eyeing up your mother recently. And with that, goodbye.